good morning, everyone. We're on the record for Tuesday morning's docket, June 22nd, 2021. I will take quick announcements. Please signify with a reaction button. Okay, Mr. Eloy Hernandez.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. You have number 22 through 26 on the court's docket, CR 161424-I, CR 191425-I, CR 17-12645-I, CR 19-10877-I, and CR 19-10878-I, the state of Texas versus Juan Diaz.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Eloy Hernandez with my client, Mr. Diaz, Your Honor, who's present on Zoom. Your
Yes,
Honor, on all these matters, Your Honor, I respectfully asking the court for some additional time so that I could follow up with Mr. Rodriguez on these matters, Your Honor. We already had spoken to him previously regarding these matters, but just a follow-up meeting to try to resolve everything.
okay. Anything from the state?
No, Judge, we're opposed to do that.
Okay, then Mr. Hernandez, please return on September 2nd at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor. May my client and I be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. Likewise. Mr. Jorge Salinas?
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you doing today?
Good morning, sir. Very well, thank you.
I have number 53 on the court's docket, Juan Antonio Ortiz. He is present in the virtual courtroom as well, Your Honor.
Okay. That is CR 1806738-I, the state of Texas versus Juan Antonio Ortiz. I did see a Mr. Ortiz on. Mr. Ortiz, can you announce yourself?
Yeah, I am here.
Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
Your Honor, I believe the state has an announcement on this case.
Okay,
Yes, Judge, we see that the defendant was approved for ADR on this one, and she just need to complete the alcohol course.
Yes, Your Honor, if I may add to that, the defendant did complete the alcohol course. We did receive the certificate. We did receive a notice from Daniel Gonzalez in our office to have the case moved for dismissal.
okay, and that'll be done administratively?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and I'm gonna set a tickler for July the 9th for that to be done. Okay, so we'll take care of that, Mr. Ortiz, with the state submitting that on their own, and I'll make sure to look out for it when it comes in. I'll sign off on it, okay, sir? Anything else, Mr. Salinas?
I have nothing further before this honorable court. May be excused.
You certainly may.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Likewise, sir. Okay, Attorney Jonathan Almanza.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jonathan Almanza regarding number 62 and number 63 in your docket, defendant Luis Miguel Rodriguez.
Okay,
Your Honor, the answer is we're just asking for some more time. The state and I have been talking about mental health court. I've never had a client enter one, so I want to get the specifics about that program and see if my client is interested in entering that program. So if we could just get 14 to 30 days to figure out the requirements for that.
okay, and is Mr. Rodriguez present today?
Yes, Your Honor, he was on.
Right here.
Okay, I see you. Okay, and what announcement does the state have?
Yes, Judge, the defendant, we're gonna recommend a drug court for the defendant, and we'll provide the defense counsel with more information about drug court.
Okay, so Mr. Almanza said mental health court.
Yeah, mental health court, yeah, I'm sorry,
The
Judge.
state is saying, okay, so it's mental health court, not drug court.
Yes, Judge, mental health.
Okay, and can the state provide some direction to Mr. Almanza as to how to apply for that?
Right now, like if we'll recommend him for screening for the mental health court, Judge. That's the first step.
Okay, and does he have to fill out any paperwork for the client to be approved for the screening or set up for screening?
From what I understand, we just need to email the person who's in charge of the screening to request a screening for the defendant.
So the state will email the person that is in charge of the screening
Yes, Judge.
in order for his client to get on the list to be screened.
Yes, Judge.
Correct, Judge. Judge, if we may have the defendant's phone number, screenings because of COVID are being done through the phone right now, not in person. That way we can forward that information to her and she can set it up and give him a call.
Okay, Mr. Rodriguez, what is your phone number, sir?
956-569-2483.
Okay, and how long is the process to be screened?
It does take a while, Judge. A mental health court does. If we could have maybe a month reset, I think it would be best.
Okay. Will you have the results or something to report by August the 12th? That's the earliest that I have.
We should, Judge. That's plenty of time.
Okay, so I'll set you for a second status, Mr. Almanza, for August the 12th at 9:30.
Perfect, Your Honor. That works for me.
Okay, anything else?
No, Your Honor. I have no other matters with the court. May I be excused?
You certainly may, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Attorney Jorge Munoz?
Hey, Judge, good morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir.
Judge, I have number 30 on the court's docket, Emiliano Flores. He's present on the Zoom. Judge, I'm asking for the court for another setting in this case. I do have a rec. I need to meet with my client to discuss it, Judge.
Okay, that is CR 21-03273-I, the state of Texas versus Emiliano Flores. Mr. Flores, are you present?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and how much time are you asking for, Mr. Munoz?
Judge, 3 weeks, Judge?
Okay.
On the discovery, it's good.
And would it be,
Extend it
hold on,
15 days after all.
okay. And would that be for a second status, or do you want me to set him up for a plea?
Judge, I'm just noticing, Judge, that my client also has a felony revo. I believe he's on AIP, so I may need some more time than the 3 weeks, Judge.
Okay, is this felony revo set yet?
No, Judge.
Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna set you, then it would have to be for a second status then, so that you know what's gonna happen on
Yeah.
that, correct?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, then I can do August the 17th or September the 2nd.
August 17th is fine, Judge.
Okay, I'll do August 17th at 9:30.
Perfect. May he be excused, Judge?
Mr. Flores can be excused. You also have Sarah Delgado.
Yes, Judge. She actually has 2 cases, Judge. We filed a waiver on one of the cases. On the second case, we need some additional time. We will be applying for pretrial diversion on these 2 cases, Judge.
Okay, so then on CR 20-07590-I, State of Texas versus Sarai Delgado, is Ms. Delgado present?
She is, Judge.
Okay, okay. So on that one, you filed your waiver of arraignment, correct?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, and what number is she on the second case?
It's number 21 on the court's docket.
Okay. And on CR 20-07591-I, you'll be filing for
Or pretrial diversion, Judge, on both of these.
on both? Okay. Okay, do you want to come back on the 17th?
Yes, Judge, that'll work.
Okay, do you want me to set her up for placement, or would that be for a second status?
For a second status, Judge, I need to see if she's going to be approved.
Okay. Do you, Mr. Nguyen, do you see if she's PTD eligible?
From what I see, Judge, let me check real quick, Judge, because I've seen an ADR was rec for her. Let me make sure.
I'm sorry, you're seeing, I didn't catch that.
I say that I see an ADR was recommended for her. Let me make sure if she's PTD eligible. She is, Judge. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
And I'll get with the DA's office on that, Judge.
Okay, so then we'll see you back on August 17th at 9:30. If for some reason she's ready for placement, let us know and we'll change her. But I do expect that the packet will be turned in before then.
It will, Judge.
Okay. Anything else, sir?
Yes, Judge. Number 69 on the court's docket, Javier Torres. He's also present on the Zoom.
Okay, Ms. Delgado, you are excused.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. CR 20-08286-I, State of Texas versus Javier Torres Jr. And Mr. Torres, can you please announce yourself? Okay, I see him. He's muted. Go ahead, Mr. Munoz.
Judge, I do have a recommendation on this case, Judge. I am asking the court for an additional setting so that I can meet with my client and discuss it.
Okay, and do you want the next setting to be for a plea?
Yeah, if we can put it on the plea docket, Judge, if anything changes, I'll inform the court and we can get it removed.
Okay, and how much time?
3 weeks, Judge.
Okay, July 20th at 1:30.
Perfect. One last case, Judge, in the court's docket, number 43, Elizardo Lopez. He's also present on the Zoom.
Okay, Mr. Torres, we'll see you on July 20th at 1:30, and you are excused, sir.
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry, Mr. Munoz, what number did you say?
Number 43, Judge, Elizardo Lopez.
Okay. That is CR 1914256-I, State of Texas versus Elizardo Lopez. Is Mr. Lopez present?
He is present on
Yes,
the
Your
Zoom.
Honor. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, my notes indicate that he applied or we applied for domestic violence court. He's been screened. I'm not sure if he's been approved yet or not.
Mr. Nguyen, can you let us know?
Yes, Judge, he was approved for domestic violence court, but the ADA who's responsible for the domestic violence court provided an alternate recommendation. So I don't know if the defense counsel already got our email concerning that.
Yeah, right, I do have the regular deferred adjudication recommendation.
Right, that's
Yeah.
it.
Right, no, so we do need the paperwork, Judge, for the domestic violence court.
Well, the issue is that he was not approved for the diversionary domestic violence court. The ADA who's in charge of that court had changed the recommendation to 2 years deferred with domestic violence court as post-conviction. So we had informed defense counsel of the change of recommendation to see how they wanted to proceed.
Okay, so if we can just set this on the trial docket, Judge.
Okay. So then what we'll do, since you're gonna ask for a trial setting, then just come back on September 30th at 9:30. And by then it'll be a second status, but I should be able to give you a date as to when we can set you for trial.
Perfect. Judge, that's all I have this morning, Judge.
Okay.
May I be excused and may my clients be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Attorney Timothy Davis?
Good morning, Judge. I'm here on number 54 on your docket.
Okay. CR 21-00993-I, the State of Texas versus Rogelio Peña. Is Mr. Peña present?
Yes, ma'am. He's on the screen, Judge.
Mr. Peña, can you announce yourself, please?
I think he's muted.
There, I'm right here.
Okay. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, he's been approved and he's going to accept the pretrial diversion program. So I just need to get a date where we can do that.
Okay. Any additional announcement by the state?
Yes, Judge, we filed a motion to amend the information because defense counsel correctly pointed out to us that the date on the information was incorrect on that one. It was we had October 5th of 2020, but the correct date was July 31st. July 31st. So we could get your ruling on that motion.
And it was by agreement, Judge. I signed off on it as well.
Okay, then that'll be granted. Okay, so then he's approved for PTD. So then do you want me to set him up for placement for the next setting?
Yes, ma'am, Judge.
Okay, August 17th at 1:30.
And a PTD payment letter was sent on May the 3rd. Would defense counsel like that to be resent so that we can provide the new PTD placement paperwork?
Yes, ma'am. I would appreciate that, please.
Thank you.
Okay, anything else?
That's all we have, Judge. Maybe be excused.
You certainly may, and we'll see you on August 17th at 1:30, Mr. Peña.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, Attorney Juan Alvarez,
Good morning, Your Honor.
good morning.
I've got, yes, Judge, I've got Abel Barroso, number 13 on your docket.
Okay, CR 21-00456-I, State of Texas versus Abel Barroso. Is Mr. Barroso present?
He is, I don't think he's on, Judge. We've been trying to message him this morning to see, and he's not answering, so I anticipate he's not gonna be there today.
Okay, so is he aware of today's hearing?
We sent him a message yesterday with the Zoom ID. He has not come in to sign the pretrial diversion paperwork. He just hasn't communicated with us, so we're just a little concerned about him, but we can't get a hold of him.
Okay, then we'll give him till the end of the docket to come on, and if not, then we'll have to issue an ISI.
Yes, Your Honor. I also have number 1 on your docket. Jairo Castro, he is on.
I'm sorry, what number?
Number 1,
That's not number 1, but what's the name of your?
it's Jairo Eliud Castor, CR 20-10880-I.
Number 18 on your docket, Your Honor.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, number 18, yeah.
Okay, CR 21-00880-I, State of Texas versus Jairo Castor. Is Mr. Castor present?
He is on, Judge. I saw
Present.
her.
Okay, and
Yes,
what
to
is your
inform-
announcement?
Yes, to inform the court, Your Honor, the victim, the alleged victim of this case is his spouse. His spouse, according to our client, was supposed to do an affidavit on prosecution. We're not privy to the system, so we can see if actually she has done it. So we're looking for the state for guidance to see if that is true and correct, if she has submitted ANP.
Okay, and what is the announcement by the state?
Yes, Judge, an AMP was filed with our office, and I can go ahead and send that to you as soon as we log off, Mr. Alvarez. And I can get with Mr. Alvarez after court, Judge, to see if the state will be inclined to dismiss or not. But yes, I guess if we can just get a short reset, if
Sure.
is okay with that.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so then, do you want me to set it on the, for another status or on the afternoon docket?
I'm fine with the status, Judge. That's fine with me.
I'll follow whatever the state's recommendation is regarding settings.
If we get rid of this administratively, we can get that taken care of. We will, Judge, and I'll just notify the court.
Well, I have a docket on July 1st. If it's going to be a quick announcement, I can squeeze you in the morning.
July 1st, Judge, I'm going to be driving that morning. So if we could do it Friday or the following week, it would be great.
I won't have anything. If it's not on the 1st, then I probably won't have anything until the 20th.
That's fine, Judge. I'm okay with that. If the state's okay with it.
Yes, I'm okay with it, Your Honor, as well.
Okay, then we'll July 20th at 9:30.
Yes, Your Honor. And I also have number 52 on your docket, Mario Ortega.
Okay, Mr. Castor, you are excused. We'll see you on July 20th at 9:30, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Okay, number 52,
Yes, Your Honor.
CR 21-0267-I, the State of Texas versus Mario Ortega. Is Mr. Ortega present?
He is, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Ortega, can you please announce yourself?
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, please turn your camera on. Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor. We submitted a pretrial diversion packet that was done today. So we're asking the court for a reset so the state can consider it.
Okay, any additional announcement from the state?
Yes, Judge, we have, if the defense counsel just submitted today, we haven't seen it yet, but if you submit today, we'll review it and we'll get back to them whether it's approved or not.
Sure.
Okay, then what I'm gonna do is, you can either tell me if he's approved or not approved, but I'm gonna set him up for placement already. And I'm gonna set him up for this, August the 17th at 1:30.
Yes, Your Honor.
And that should be plenty of time for him to get what he needs done to complete it if he's approved.
Right.
Okay, and Mr. Ortega, do you have a device, sir?
Yes.
Okay, and who do you have that device with?
Hold on.
And Ms. Soto, do you know who he has that device with?
Judge, he has his mobile device with Safeguard. And for the past month, he had 3 late tests and 3 missed tests.
Okay. Mr. Ortega, you cannot be testing late and you cannot be missing tests, because if you can't do it prior to you being placed on PTD, you won't make it through the PTD program. You'll be removed. So this will be your one and final warning. Do not be late on your tests and do not miss any tests. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And what is your phone number, sir?
956-332-7490.
Okay. So we'll see you on August the 17th at 1:30, and hopefully it'll be for placement.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
That
anything else?
That concludes my business with this honorable court. May I be excused, Your Honor?
You certainly may.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Attorney Austin Oxford?
Your Honor, item number 12 on the court's criminal docket, State of Texas versus Jesus Araujo. He is present, Judge, CR 21-02810I.
Okay, Mr. Araujo, can you please announce yourself?
Yes, I am present.
Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
Judge, we are going to be applying for the PTD program. This is our first hearing after the arraignment. We would ask for maybe a 30-day setting. I heard the court was giving August 17th. Or be inclined to give us that, we would be that would be our request.
Okay, anything from the state?
Yes, Judge, defendant is PT eligible, so as soon as the attorney judge will be with.
We'll
Okay.
get that.
Mr. Araujo, did you obtain your mobile device that you were ordered to get?
Yes, I did.
Okay, Ms. Soto, are you showing any reports yet?
Yes, Judge, he does have his mobile device with SoberSense, Judge. And report dated May 11th through June the 21st of 2021. He did have 2 late tests, and I'm showing 5 positive readings on May the 22nd, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Araujo, you need to understand that you are not to be drinking and you are not to have any positive readings, and nor any late tests, nor any missed tests, nor any kind of skip tests or anything like that. This is going to be your one and final warning. The next time that you come before me, if you have any positive alcohol readings, or if you have any violations, I will not approve your placement on PTD, and instead I will consider revoking your bond. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Oxford, please admonish your client and let him know that this is serious.
I'll do that, Judge. As soon as we get off this hearing, I'll give him a call.
I'm going to go ahead, and since he's PTD eligible and he'll be applying, I'll set him for August 17th at 1:30 with the hopes that he'll be placed on PTD.
That concludes my business before this honorable court, Judge. May me and my client be excused.
Yes, I just need Mr. Araujo's phone number, please.
It's 956-750-0580.
Okay, you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge. You and your staff have a good day.
Thank you likewise. Attorney
Thank you.
Michael Person?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have number 9 on your docket. That's Demi Alejandro. I did see that she was present. I am stepping in for Jose Ozuna this morning.
Okay, CR 21-03209-I, the state of Texas versus Demi Alejandro. Is Miss Alejandro present?
Yes, I saw her on the screen.
Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
Mr. Ozuna is working with the state in terms of attempting to get an ADR for Miss Alejandro. She is set for a UA set for this Friday. We're just asking for more time to get the issues resolved, Your Honor.
Okay, anything additional from the state?
Yes, if defense counsel could reach out to us, to provide a recommendation, include the ADR recommendation, if defense counsel want one.
Okay. Mr. Parsons, so how much time are you asking for?
Your Honor, whatever you think is appropriate is fine. Mr. Ozuna did not provide for me a date certain, but I know he's very diligent.
Okay, so then, you want me to set her for the afternoon docket?
I'm sorry, for today, Your Honor?
No. I can set her down, I can set her for the afternoon docket on July 20th, just so that we can see if she's been placed.
Your Honor, if I may.
Sure.
The defendant has been approved for an ADR recommendation, so if by then, if we could get a next status setting, and hopefully all requirements will be met and the case can be dismissed administratively.
We would not be opposed to that, Your Honor.
Okay, so do you need something sooner than August the 12th?
No,
I'm sorry?
I believe that should be fine, Your Honor, just as long, how long the defendant needs to complete the requirements.
Okay, so then we'll come back on August the 12th at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have before this court, Your Honor. May it be excused?
Yes, you may.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Attorney Carlos Ortegon.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning,
I have
sir.
Gabriel Morales, number 49, 60, and 51.
Okay, CR 204016-I and CR 204017-I, the state of Texas versus Gabriel Morales. Is Mr. Morales present?
I've been trying to find him, Your Honor. I don't know. We've called him. He's not answering.
Okay, then he has until the end of the docket to get on. If not, we will issue a NISI, sir.
Yes, ma'am, Judge. We'll, if he calls our office, we'll let him know.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Attorney Luis Patino.
Good morning, Your Honor. Luis Patino on behalf of Giselle Vasquez. Ms. Vasquez is present with me, Your Honor.
Okay, and what number is she on the court's docket?
She's number 71, Judge.
Okay. And that is CR 21-02787-I, the state of Texas versus Giselle Vasquez. And what is your announcement, counselor?
Your Honor, we submitted a PTD application for Ms. Vasquez. It was denied because she did not have a driver's license. So she is in the process of getting a driver's license, Your Honor, so we can resubmit that PTD packet. And we're asking for additional time, Judge.
Okay, and how much time does she need to obtain her driver's license?
I think anywhere from 30 to 60 days, Judge, would be adequate.
Is she getting is it being renewed because of a suspension, or is this her first driver's license? Like, is she needing to take the driver's test?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct. She does not have a driver's license, so she will need to take a driver's test.
Okay, right now they're anywhere between a 6 to 10 week backup.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Didn't realize that.
So it's gonna be a while. And she needs to do it now. Like, she would need to try to get on the list now, but I can tell you that it's at least a minimum of a 6-week wait.
Yeah, Judge, she did complete the course. She is just waiting to get an appointment for the test.
Yes, and the appointments are what's running 6 to 8 weeks. So she can try to get on sooner, but I know for a fact it's about that time, that long. So, I mean, I'm gonna give you a September 2nd setting. And if for some reason she gets it before and you wanna come back sooner, just let us know.
Yes, John. Thank you.
So it'll be September 2nd at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have. May we be excused, Judge.
You certainly may.
Have a good day, Judge.
Thank you. Attorney Veronica Monsiváis?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have number 70 on the court's docket. Jason Michael Valdez.
Good morning. Yes, that is CR 1814882-I. And is Mr. Valdez present?
He should be, Judge. He was going to log on at 9:30.
I'm here, Judge.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, if we can have an August setting so I can revisit with the state's attorney. We did briefly speak last week, see what our options are for Mr. Valdez, and then try and work that out before our next setting.
Okay, so then you're asking for a second status?
Yes, Judge, if you can give us an August setting, that way if he's still PTD, if he still qualifies for that, then that'll give us enough time to submit it.
Okay. Any additional announcement from the state?
Yes,
Your
Judge.
Honor, the defendant does have a DWI pending at intake, so they would not be PTD eligible. It's still pending at intake, has not been filed. I don't know if the defense counsel would wish to wait to have that filed so that both cases can be resolved together.
Judge, and I was unaware of the new DWI. I apologize.
Okay, that's fine. Ms. Wadena, then how, do you think that that would be done by August the 17th, or do they need a later setting?
Perhaps the August 2nd, I mean the September 2nd setting, Judge, if possible, just to give enough time to have that filed.
Okay, and Mr. Valdez, do you currently have a device, sir? You need to unmute yourself, sir.
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay, and who do you have that device with?
Smart lock.
Okay, Ms. Soto, have you begun receiving reports?
No, Judge, but I would request him today, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Valdez, what is your phone number, sir?
210-891-7783.
Okay, then we'll go ahead and come back on September 2nd at 9:30 and see if that second DWI has already been processed.
Thank you, Judge. I have nothing further. May I be excused?
You certainly may. Mr. Valdez, we'll see you then.
Thank you,
Thank
Judge.
you, Judge.
Okay, Attorney Richard Gonzalez?
Good morning, Judge. I've got a couple of cases this morning. The first one is going to be number 48 on your docket.
Okay, CR 20-01274-I, the state of Texas versus Andrew Mondragon. And is Mr. Mondragon present?
Yes, Judge.
I'm sorry. Mr. Mondragon, can you announce yourself, please?
Yes, Andrew Mondragon, I'm present.
Okay, there you are. Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
On this one, Your Honor, I spoke with Ms. Saldana yesterday. She extended 2 different recommendations to me. I just need a little bit of extra time in order to get with my client to explain those to him and see, what he wants to do with those recommendations.
Okay, and so how much time are you asking for, Counselor?
I'd say about 30 days, Judge.
Okay.
From the state, Your Honor.
Okay, and are you asking to be placed on the plea docket at that time, or do you want a second status?
Let's do a status, Judge, and if anything changes between now and then, I'll make sure and contact your staff to get it switched up.
Okay, the earliest I have for status is August the 17th.
Let's do that for now, Your Honor, and if it changes, I'll make sure and call your staff.
Okay, that'll be August the 17th at 9:30. Ms. Saldana, anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, he also has number 4. I just saw on your docket. I believe it's a new case, an arraignment.
Okay, do you want to file a waiver of arraignment on that?
Yes, I would, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll give you an opportunity to do that because we have a long docket.
That's fine, Judge. I can get that done.
Okay. Okay, anything further from either the state or defense counsel?
Not on this client, Your Honor.
Nothing further, Judge.
Okay, then we'll see you on August the 17th at 9:30, Mr. Mondragon.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you may be excused.
Judge, I also have number 35 on the docket.
Okay. That is CR 1914382-I, the state of Texas versus Jose Gomez. Is Mr. Gomez present?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, I spoke with my client and his mother, Your Honor. It's my understanding that the alleged victim in this case potentially would like to fill out an affidavit of non-prosecution and at a later date come in and put some testimony on the record. I would just be asking for a short reset to allow both to happen.
Okay, and what is an announcement from the state?
Yes, Judge, we'll request more additional time to reach out to the victim on that one.
Okay, so then are we gonna, have you had any contact with the victim?
Not yet, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Gonzalez, like I said, the earliest would be August 17th,
Okay, that's fine.
and that should give them enough time to be able to contact the victim.
Not a problem, Judge.
Okay, so August 17th at 9:30.
All right, not a problem.
Okay, anything else?
Nothing from defense.
Okay, Ms. Rivera, what?
I apologize, Judge, for the interruption. I believe that 33 and 34 are linked to the same defendant.
I saw that too, Your Honor. I don't know why that is. I was only appointed to this case for whatever reason. It was a transfer from County Court number 6.
Mr. Contreras was retained, but I'm not sure if he's still on this case.
Okay, Mr. Gomez.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, have you retained Mr. Jesus Contreras on your other 2 cases?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, he should be on the other 2 cases.
Okay, so then you're gonna have Mr. Contreras take care of 2 and Mr. Gonzalez take care of 1?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. I don't know if you want to talk to Mr. Contreras. I don't believe Mr. Contreras is on right now. So he would be the one to have to give me the status on the other 2 cases. But as far as Mr. Gomez is concerned on your case, I mean, you have nothing further, so you don't have to stick around, Mr. Gonzalez.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Gomez, you do though, because you, okay. So, and if somebody can contact Mr. Contreras and tell him that his client is on and we're waiting for him.
Your Honor, in light of Mr. Contreras' cases being called, his office contacted our office this morning, spoke to Mr. Damian and notified us that he was ill. But he advised that his clients would be logged on.
Okay, well then we'll go ahead and reset the other 2 cases for August the 17th at 9:30 as well. Okay, Mr. Gomez, then on all your cases, you'll be reset to August the 17th at 9:30 and you are excused, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Attorney Michael Saldana?
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Salena, present on behalf of Shannon Ray McLaughlin, docket number 46 and 47.
Okay.
Your Honor, it's a status hearing, so I just wanted to point 2 matters before the court this morning. Number 1, our last hearing, you ordered our client that they be in compliance with the bond condition. As of May 28th, our client did have the mobile monitoring device installed and has been in compliance with that bond condition. The second matter is that the state did send us a recommendation. I've discussed it with my client. It looks like we may be taking the recommendation that was provided out, and I respectfully request that we be granted at least 2 additional weeks to review it and to get everything all the paperwork filled out if necessary.
Okay, and that is on CR 180437-I and CR 180438-I in the state of Texas versus Shannon McLaughlin. And I do see Ms. McLaughlin on. Anything from the state?
Yes, Judge, we just got defense counsel email that he will accept our recommendation. So we'll send out the paperwork this afternoon, Judge.
Okay, and Ms. Soto, have you begun receiving reports?
Yes, Judge, she does have her mobile device with safety check. She, in the past 30 days since she's had the device, she had 8 missed tests and 4 late tests.
Okay, so it doesn't seem that she's in compliance completely yet, Mr. Saldana.
Right, Your Honor, and it goes back to the hearing. If you recall, this was part of the issues as to why she didn't want the mobile monitoring device, but nonetheless, we complied with the Honor's order. There was some scheduling issues, and she's been trying to work through it, but just with her job, it's very hard to maintain compliance with it. But she's doing her best to it. And anything, Your Honor, that you'd like her to do, if you can let us know now. And we'll be willing to do it.
Okay, well, look, Ms. McLaughlin, it's important for you not to have any violations, because if you're placed on any type of probation or anything like that that requires you to have the mobile monitoring device and you're late or you skip a test, I mean, that's a big strike against you and enough to have your probation revoked or removed from a program, or have your bond revoked. Now, if you're having scheduling issues, I will give you an opportunity to speak to Ms. Soto so that you can give her your work schedule and she can modify your times. And we will work with your work schedule, because it's important for you to comply with the order. So it's going to be a first admonishment with respect to this. Now, do you need an adjustment on your times, ma'am?
I might need an adjustment. It's partially scheduling. It's partially my medical conditions that affect what time because I try to go to bed. I have severe insomnia that is medically treated. So I try to go to bed earlier than 10 p.m. because I wake up in the middle of the night a lot. And so sometimes then I sleep later than 8, but I'm really trying. Now there was some tests where I guess I spoke to the owner of the company that I got the device from, SoberSense or Safety Check, and I sent him a message the first time that I had an issue with it. So he gave me some advice on how to store the device. I think in my bag that has hand sanitizer, my plastic, I have like a plastic bag, and it had hand sanitizer in it, and he felt like it had gotten something in it. So I tried to clean it out, and I've been keeping it in a Ziploc bag that has like charcoal in it to try to keep everything out of it, just so it doesn't get anything to mess up the device inside the device, because I'm trying to get pregnant. I don't drink, so so I'm trying to communicate as much as I can. I communicate with Ms. Soto as well when there's been an issue. So I just have to, I'm trying to schedule my patients and stuff around the testing. So I'm doing the best that I can.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna need, I didn't see that you had any positive alcohol violations. What you had were some missed tests and some late tests. So if you're gonna need an adjustment to the time period, because I believe Ms. Soto already tried working with your schedule. I don't know, Ms. Soto, you wanna enlighten me?
Judge, I had already spoken to her regarding her schedule, Judge, and since June the 8th, it's me, she was having problems in the beginning. Since June the 8th until now, Judge, she has been testing on time. She did have some readings, Judge, but they were not consistent with alcohol. They were either contaminated by something, and that was cleared up with the vendor, Judge. But I mean, in the past 2-3 weeks, she has been doing a lot better, Judge.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, then just keep doing how you're doing in the last few weeks, Ms. McLaughlin, and hopefully you're about done. Okay. So I'll give you an opportunity. Mr. Saldana, then do you want me to place you on the plea docket?
Yes, Your Honor, please.
Okay, how much time?
Just to not put anybody in a rush, at least in the States, I don't know what level of work they're at least 2 weeks, Your Honor.
Okay. The earliest, if it's not July 1st, then it would be July 20th.
Okay.
So you want July 20th?
Let's see, today's the 22nd. No, I think 9 days would be fine.
You'll get it done by the 1st?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it'll be July 1st at 1:30.
Well, actually, Shannon, would that work for, like, does that enough time for you? 9 days?
I don't really know what's involved, but I mean, the sooner this is already 5 years old, so the sooner the
Right,
better.
That's what I'm saying, the sooner the better, right? Yeah, July 1st, Your Honor, that would work.
Okay, then we'll see you back here on July the 1st at 1:30. Just have everything complete by that time.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Your Honor. May we be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you.
Okay, Attorney Jose Garza?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. I have number 58 and 59.
Okay,
State of Texas versus Luis Raudales. He's under,
okay, that is CR 21-02995-I, CR 20-06597-I, the State of Texas versus Luis Antonio Raudales, Raudales, and is Mr. Raudales on?
yes, Your Honor.
Right
He's
here,
under,
Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, on the CR20, we're still missing the video discovery. We will be submitting a USB to the state on that. On the CR21, we're missing all of the discovery. We made, I believe, 2 requests, but have not been provided that. We were provided with PDF discovery from the jail, not the full PDF discovery.
Okay, and what does the state say about that?
Judge, you see that the discovery was sent on June 9th for the 21, the CR21 one, and June 15th on the CR21. But if defense counsel say that we already sent the jail packet, we'll request to send out the full packet to defense counsel.
As of right now, Judge, we've only received the jail packet. We haven't received the full offense report, but once that's been received, we can forward that to defense counsel.
Okay, so how much time do y'all need?
Your Honor, no more than 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay, and Mr. Garza, you want me to set you for a second status, or are you going to be, well, you wouldn't know yet what you're gonna do until you review all the discovery, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so then let me just set you for the second status on August the 17th at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have. May I be excused?
Yes, you both may be excused.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Attorney Juan Ramos?
Good morning, Judge. I have number 10 on your docket. State of Texas versus Rafael Alonso.
Okay, and is Mr. Alonso present?
Yes, Your Honor. I see him present on Zoom.
Okay, Mr. Alonso, can you please announce yourself?
Yes, I'm here. Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay, good morning. And that is CR 21-02788-I. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, we're respectfully asking for a 30-day continuance to finish up the pretrial diversion packet. There were a couple of things still pending, so we're just asking for a little bit more time to submit it and for the DA to consider that.
Any additional announcement by the state?
Yes, Judge, the defendant is PD eligible, so whenever defense counsel could submit that into us, we could review it.
Okay, and so, Mr. Alonso, you should be on a mobile device. Do you have that?
Yes,
Okay, and who do you have that with?
I have it with Lifesaver.
Okay, Ms. Soto, have you begun receiving reports on him?
Yes, Judge, he does have his mobile device with Lifesaver. And the report for the past 30 days, he did have 2 late tests and 5 skip tests.
Okay, Mr. Alonso, you don't get to test when you want to or when it's convenient to you. Why are you skipping tests?
I just wasn't mistaken, but I've been on.
You're breaking up.
Oh, I'm saying Your Honor. Can you hear me?
Try again.
I was just saying I apologize for that, Your Honor, but I have been taking the test on time lately. At first, I just wasn't used to taking the tests, but I've been trying to do them on time.
Okay, you need to set an alarm. You need to do whatever it is that you need to do, because the next time you come before me, if you have any violations, I will consider revoking your bond and I will have you incarcerated. Do you understand that?
I understand that.
Okay. So, and especially if you're gonna ask for placement on PTD, you can't have any late tests or skip tests or modified, you can't because you'll be removed from the program. So it's a waste of time. You're wasting your attorney's time if you're not even gonna be able to complete that program. So you need to start testing on time. Next time you come in, I expect to have 0 violations. Do you
Yes,
understand
Your
that?
Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
And what is your phone number?
956-732-6305.
Okay. So, Mr. Ramos, do you think you'll have enough time so we can set him for placement for August the 17th?
Yes, Your Honor, we'll have more than enough time.
Okay. So it'll be August the 17th at 9:30.
We'll be ready then, Judge.
Okay, I'm sorry, 1:30. It'll be for placement.
We'll be here, Your Honor. This concludes my business before this honorable court. May we please be excused?
Yes, you certainly may.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Mr. Arredondo, you ready?
Yes, Judge. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
There's 2 cases today, Your Honor. The first one is number 74 on your docket, Felida Villarreal, and she's present on Zoom, Judge.
Okay, that is CR 21-02887-I. State of Texas versus Felida Villarreal. Ms. Villarreal, will you please announce yourself?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm present.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
We have completed the PTD application. We are just pending the drug test, Judge.
And when we should be doing that?
She should be able to take care of it, Judge, within 2 weeks.
Okay, and what's the issue? Scheduling or what?
Yeah, scheduling. That's the only issue.
Okay. Any announcement by the state?
Yes, Judge, defendant is PT eligible, so we're just waiting for the defense to turn the application.
Okay, so you haven't turned it in yet, Mr. Arredondo?
That's correct, Judge. We're waiting for the drug test. We can send it all off together.
Okay, and what's the holdup, Ms. Villarreal, on you taking the drug test?
I was out of town, but I will be going in today.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so she'll be going in today and it looks like she's PTD eligible. So provided she's clean and everything, I would hope that she'd be ready for placement. So once it's submitted, how much time do y'all usually take to review that?
30 days, Judge.
Okay. Okay, well then August the 17th at 1:30 should be plenty of time then.
Judge, if Mr. Arredondo can send us an email so that we can send you a letter and she can go get tested.
We'll do that right now, Judge.
Okay, so we'll see you, Ms. Villarreal, on August the 17th at 1:30, and that should be for placement. Okay? And what other case do you have?
Number 8 on your docket, Judge. Mark Anthony Lopez.
Okay, CR 1800556-I, the state of Texas versus Mark Lopez. Is Mr. Lopez present?
In custody, Your Honor.
He's in custody?
Yes, Judge. Your Honor, this is the case.
On what? Oh, he was sentenced to TDC, that's right.
That's correct, Judge. We're just waiting to hear we were under the impression that the misdemeanors were supposed to get dismissed, Judge. ADA Gabriela was looking up on that last time, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct. We did. You filed the revo dismissal on May 27th. So all of the misdemeanor cases should have been dismissed.
Okay, has it been forwarded? I don't think it's been forwarded to my queue because I cleared it yesterday.
Yes, Judge, it's been signed. I'm gonna get with the clerks. For whatever reason, they didn't dispose of the case. It remained open. But it was signed by Your Honor.
Okay, all right. So then, I guess we'll get that, make sure that the clerks get it and it'll be taken off the docket. And so that way it's already disposed of, Mr. Arredondo.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
You guys have a great day.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Attorney Armando Guerra.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. I'm standing in for Daniel Gonzalez on number 36.
Okay, CR 1913140-I, the state of Texas versus Jesus Gonzalez III. Is Mr. Gonzalez present?
Yes, I'm present.
Okay, and
Your Honor,
what
Mr.
is
Daniel
your-
Gonzalez asked me to request some additional time, and that's really the only notes that I have.
okay, but did he tell you what he's gonna do with the case?
I believe he's going to try to submit pretrial diversion. That's what I have here, Judge.
Okay, any additional announcement from the state?
Yes, Judge, we don't see the defendant eligible for PTD, but if defense counsel wishes to apply for PTD, it may do so.
Okay, Mr. Guerra, let him know that his client is not PTD eligible.
Okay.
So if he's still going to apply for that, then he needs to expect that he'll be denied. And then I'm assuming he'll be asking for reconsideration. And then, but if not, just ask him to email the state for a rec, please.
Yes, Your Honor. I will
Okay.
pass that information.
Okay, so I'll give him a second status on August the 17th at 9:30. And by then I want some to know what type of resolution we're working towards.
Yes, Your Honor. I will inform Mr. Gonzalez. I have nothing further, Judge. May we both be excused?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay,
Thank you.
yes.
I'm sorry. Judge, we did receive a message on the Zoom for Joshua Rocha. He's Mr. Contreras' client, but I believe he's at work. He's asking to be excused.
Okay, Mr. Rocha, can you please announce yourself?
He's number 61, Your Honor.
Mr. Rocha, can you please announce yourself?
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, please put your camera on. Okay, sir, it's CR 211809-I. Yes, your attorney is not able to be with us today due to a medical issue. So you're being reset to August the 17th at 9:30, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, you are excused.
Thank you.
Okay. Attorney Gregorio Lopez?
Good morning, Your Honor. I am here on the case of Mr. Erasmo Solis, and that is number 65 on the docket.
Okay. That is CR 210748-I, the state of Texas versus Erasmo Solis. Is Mr. Solis present?
Present,
Yes,
Your Honor.
Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
Well, Judge, I'd like to talk about a couple of things on this case. First of all, on the case currently with this court, we're still waiting on discovery on this case. It would be his second DWI. So we just need to receive that. So we're not ready to dispose of the case yet.
Okay, and does the state show that the request has been submitted?
Judge, we saw that discovery was emailed on June 18th.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll have that search, Judge, and review it with our client. June 18th.
Okay, and what else?
That is correct. That is correct. We did just receive it June 18th. I have not reviewed the discovery with my client yet, Your Honor.
Okay, and Mr. Solis, who do you have your device with?
Safeguard Solution.
Okay, Ms. Soto, have you begun receiving reports on him?
Your Honor, I spoke to his probation officer yesterday, Mr. Araiza, and he's telling me that the defendant has an interlock with Intoxilock, no violations, and he also has portable with Safeguard Solutions, and also no violations. So
Okay,
we can maybe clarify with him.
Yeah,
And that is the issue. And that is the issue I wanted to bring up, Judge. My client's been on AIP since November 12th of last year. He was placed on AIP right after he had pled guilty to the first. Well, okay, I don't want to misspeak.
Okay, and when he was placed on AIP, was he on the interlock device or on the mobile?
Let me see. I have the order for the AIP dated November 12th, 2020. Mr. Solis, when is it that you got on the mobile? Was it because of the AIP order?
Yes.
And you've had the interlock as a result of the
It was
the
part of my
plea?
bond. Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, part of your bond. And so, Judge, one request we want to make is that my client be allowed to get off of AIP. He has had no violations and has been on AIP for 7, maybe 8 months already. And, we'll leave it up to the court whether to leave him on a portable or an interlock.
Well, I commend you, Mr. Solis, that you're on both and you've had 0 violations on both devices. I can't even get some defendants to have 0 violations on one. So what is the state's response for the removal of AIP conditions?
And Ms. Soto can verify there's been no issues with the AIP conditions.
That is correct. No violations while on AIP.
Your Honor, the state would not be opposed to the removal of AIP, but due to this being the DBI second, we would like the defendant to remain on the mobile device.
Okay, so then, Mr. Lopez, your request for your client to be removed from AIP is granted. And he will be left on the mobile device and you can submit an order for the interlock device to be removed. He only needs one. There's no need for him to be making such a great expense on 2.
Correct, Judge. Okay. All right, I'll submit an order to remove the mobile device.
The interlock one.
The interlock device, sorry. Yes, that's correct.
He'll stay with the mobile because of the offense. But he can have the interlock device removed.
All right.
Okay, so continue, Mr. Solis, with 0 violations, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and Mr. Solis, what is your phone number?
956-379-1366.
Okay, anything else from anyone on this case?
No, Judge.
Okay, then Mr. Solis, let's see, so you're gonna have to, you're gonna review the discovery with your client and then you're gonna decide what you're gonna do after you review it, correct?
That is correct, Judge. So if I could have a 30-day status, we can come back and advise the court on how we'll proceed.
Okay, the earliest I have is August the 17th at 9:30.
August 17th is fine.
Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, you may be excused, Mr. Solis.
Thank you.
Attorney Cynthia Cantu del Bosque.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I have number 60 on the docket.
Okay, that is CR 20-01567-I, the state of Texas versus Kevin Reyna.
Yes, Your Honor, and he is present. Your Honor, on this particular case, I believe he qualifies for pretrial diversion. So we would ask for at least 30 days so that we can apply for that program.
Okay, Mr. Reyna, please unmute yourself and announce yourself. Okay. You're on mute, sir.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm here.
Good morning, sir.
I'm
Okay.
present.
So does the state show if he's PTD eligible?
Yes, Judge, he is PT eligible and we just sent the paperwork to defense.
Okay, then I can place him, I'm sorry, for on the plea docket for placement on August the 17th at 1:30.
Very well, Your Honor.
Okay, so it's August the 17th at 1:30. That should give you plenty of time to submit the application and have him complete the required things that he needs to do in order to be placed on PPD.
Very well, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. Reyna, we'll see you back here on August the 17th at 1:30, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all of the business I have before this honorable court. May my client and I both be excused.
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Likewise.
Thank you, ma'am.
Attorney Patnich?
Good morning, Judge. Number 40 on the docket, State of Texas versus Kayla Juarez at CR 18-06174I.
Okay, and is Ms. Juarez present?
I believe.
Yes, I am.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counsel?
Judge, I'm asking this case be passed for a status hearing, 30 to 60 days. Yesterday, as advised by the state, they had withdrawn their plea bargain offer because Ms. Juarez had recently picked up a federal offense.
Okay, any additional announcement from the state?
Yes, Judge, we just provided defense counsel with the updated rec yesterday. And if he wants the paperwork, we can send it over to him.
Okay, Mr. Nitch, I don't know if you heard that they submitted to you an updated rec.
They probably did, Judge. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure I have it.
Okay. So then, how much time are you asking for? Is August the 17th enough time so that you can decide what you want to do, or you want later?
August 17th is good, Judge.
Okay, then we'll do August the 17th at 9:30 for a second status.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Juarez, we'll see you then. All right, anything else, Mr. Nitch?
Nothing further, Judge.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
All right, Attorney Teresa Coronado?
Morning, Judge. How are you?
Good morning. You're here on Oscar Gonzalez?
Yes, Judge. He has number 3, number 37, and I believe number 38, Judge.
Okay. So on and is Mr. Oscar Gonzalez present?
Yes,
Your
Judge.
Honor. I'm right here, ma'am.
Okay, so
Yes,
then
Your Honor.
on CR 21-05016-I, you submitted your waiver of arraignment on the possession of marijuana, is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay.
And on the other, go ahead. I'm sorry,
Okay,
Judge.
and then on CR 20-08829-I and CR 21-02340-I, what can you tell this court?
Judge, actually on all 3 cases, I think we will be ready for a plea. I just need the plea documents from the DA's office, so we would ask for just a quick reset to have them signed up and ready to go.
Okay, the earliest I have is July 1st. If not, it would be July 20th.
July 1st is good, Judge. At what time?
1:30.
Yes, Judge, we can do that.
Okay, Mr. Gonzalez, stay in close contact with your attorney so you can fill out that paperwork. And we'll see you back here on July 1st at 1:30.
Yes, Your Honor. Have a nice day.
Okay?
Yes,
Anything
Your
else?
Honor. Have a
May I be excused, Judge?
Okay. Yes, you may.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay. Attorney Juan Tijerina?
Good morning, Your Honor. Judge, I have number 41 on the court's docket.
Okay, CR 21-02817-I, State of Texas versus Michaela Lara.
Judge, in this matter, I'm just asking for a continuance, Judge. We will be submitting the PTD application for review.
Okay, and is Ms. Lara present?
He is, Your Honor.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. I'm present.
Okay. Then how much time are you asking for, sir?
Judge, if the court would allow us 30 days.
Okay. Now, would she be ready for placement on August the 17th?
She should be, Your Honor, yes.
Okay. So then I'm going to go ahead and set her for August the 17th at 1:30, and that'll be for placement.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Any additional announcement from the state?
Yes, Judge, the defendant is PT eligible for this case.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Lara, we'll see you on August the 17th at 1:30. Stay in close contact with your attorney so that you can fill out that paperwork.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. You have a good day.
Likewise.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, Attorney Hector Bustos.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir.
Judge, I got number 31, Judge, on the criminal docket, Judge.
That is CR 20-04680-I, State of Texas versus Alex Fuentes. Is Mr.
Judge,
Fuentes present?
You should be present, Judge.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay. And
Judge-
what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, I need a recommendation, Judge, and I need to tender over some type of insurance to the state of Texas, Judge, to see if we can work this matter out, Judge.
Any additional announcement from the state?
Judge, we see a recommendation was sent out on May 25th. Defense counsel.
Very well, I'll take a look at that. Sorry about that.
Okay, so then, do you want me to set you for the plea docket?
Yes, Judge. Can we have a week, Judge?
Okay, the earliest I have is July the 1st.
July the 1st should, no, well, July the 1st should be fine, Judge.
Okay, so July 1st at 1:30.
Thank you, Judge.
Do you have any other case?
Yes, Judge, number 45 on the criminal docket.
Okay, Mr. Fuentes, we'll see you on July 1st at 1:30 and you are excused.
Thank you, ma'am.
CR 20-06139-I, State of Texas versus Vanessa Marroquin. Is Ms. Marroquin present?
I believe she should be, Judge, but this case, Judge, I believe I've gotten some type of correspondence from somebody telling me that they've been retained, someone by the name of Ruben Munoz. And to date, there has not been a motion to substitute counsel or a notice of appearance on behalf of the attorney who I believe has been retained.
Okay, Ms. Marroquin, are you present?
Yes, I am.
Okay, ma'am. Did you retain an attorney for this case?
Yes, I retained Scott Rodriguez.
Scott Rodriguez.
Okay. He has not submitted any paperwork to file as a notice of appearance or a substitution. So you
I
need
spoke with him this morning. I'm sorry, Judge. I spoke with him this morning and he said he's gonna be
Okay, you're breaking up. I didn't hear anything you said.
all the paperwork already.
Okay, I didn't
I'm
hear.
sorry, I spoke with him this morning and he said that he was gonna, I'm having a really bad signal out here in Grand City.
Okay,
but,
try
I spoke
turning.
with Mr. Rodriguez
Okay, hold
this
on.
morning.
Ms. Marroquin, hold on. Turn off your video. Sometimes that helps. Okay, let's try this again. Turn off your video and see if you can.
Okay. I spoke with Mr. Scott Rodriguez this morning, around 8:30. He said he's gonna be submitting all the paperwork to do the request to transfer all the information to him.
Okay, he was also supposed to appear then this morning. It's not just to submit the paperwork. You have a hearing today. So if Mr. Bustos is supposed to be released and Mr. Rodriguez is supposed to substitute in, then he was supposed to appear today. So I'm gonna give you a very short reset. I'm going to give you a very short reset to July the 1st at 9:30. And by then, he needs to submit his paperwork and he has to appear on that date, okay?
Your Honor, if I may,
Okay.
I do show that this case has already been transferred to CC7 for DWI court.
Well, okay, but he still needs to file his paperwork. Okay, well, if it's already been transferred, then she's not gonna come before me anymore. Okay, Ms. Marroquin, your case is being transferred to court 7, but he still needs to file his paperwork or you're not even gonna know about it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and let them know. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Bustos, I guess Judge Valdez can rule on that. I'm assuming you'll have no opposition.
No, Judge, we don't. Do I need to go to her DWI court or I imagine at this
No,
point? No?
no.
Okay.
Her new attorney has to deal with that.
All right, no problem, Judge. Thank you. May I be excused?
Okay, yes, you may. Are you sure those are all the cases you have, Mr. Bustos?
Yes, Judge. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. We'll see you. Have a good
Bye,
day.
guys.
Okay, Attorney Lauro Trejo.
Good morning, Judge. I have number 64 on your criminal docket. State of Texas versus Eder Adonai Silva.
Okay. CR 21-03-069-I, is Mr. Silva on?
You should be on, Judge.
Yes, ma'am, I am on.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, in this case, we're asking for additional time. I will be requesting discovery today, and I believe we'll be applying for either the ADR program or the PTD program soon.
Okay, Mr. Silva, can you please turn your camera on, sir? Okay, any additional from this announcement by the state?
Yes, Judge, two things. Defense counsel could submit 39.14 request for discovery. We'll send that over once we get that. And we see that the defendant has a DWI that's currently in intake, so he might not be eligible for PTD.
Is that his first DWI?
Let me see, Judge.
Mr. Trejo, were you aware of the pending DWI?
No, Judge, I wasn't.
Well, I'm gonna give him I need to give an opportunity for that DWI to be processed.
That was his first. That's his first DWI, Judge.
Okay, so it's his first. So I'm gonna have you all come back on September the 2nd.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. And this is on number 64?
Yes.
I don't see anything in jailings, Judge.
Judge, I was just gonna say, I just checked on the computer. I don't see a DWI in Hidalgo County.
I'm not sure where Mr. Nguyen, do you know where you're getting that information?
I searched it and under PID, I see a DWI on February at intake.
I see it's pending under intake, Your Honor. It is flagged as a no booking process. Ms. Lozano, does that indicate anything?
Yes, Judge, that was a COVID-19 situation. We will have several of them. I spoke to our intake department, several PDs processed defendants in the actual police department, fingerprinted them. They did the whole thing. They just didn't ever step foot in a jail. They would PR bond them instantly. And that was due to the overcrowding issue of the jails. However, they obviously did go through the fingerprinting process and all of that. So they do know that they were arrested on the charge. They did get notice of that. It will be happening a lot, so we will be seeing it. So I'm guessing this is one of those.
Okay, so then it's at intake. So then we'll come back on September 2nd at 9:30 and give it an opportunity to be processed.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have. May I be excused?
Yes, you both may be excused. Mr. Silva, next time get your camera on. I told you to turn it on and you didn't. Turn it on next time.
I apologize. Sorry about that.
Okay. And nothing else, Mr. Trejo, you are excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Attorney Carlos Garcia.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here on number 19 on your docket, the state of Texas versus Brandon Alejo Sedeno.
Okay, sir. That is CR 19-07890-I. Is Mr. Sedeno on?
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, from my understanding that the state was going to file a motion to dismiss the matter.
What says the state on that?
Yes, Judge, we filed the dismissal yesterday, Judge.
Okay, so I'll await that to be forwarded to my queue and I'll sign off on it. I'll go ahead and set a tickler anyway for July the 9th to make sure that it's done.
Well, that's all we have for the court, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank
Okay,
you. May we-
Mr. Sedeno. Best of luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Attorney Mauricio Martinez.
Good morning, Judge. I've got two on your docket, number 20 and number 44.
Okay, sir. CR 21-02915-I, State of Texas versus Olimpio Cruz. And I do see Mr. Cruz on. And what
Mr.
is
Cruz.
your, I'm sorry, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Mr. Cruz is on the screen, Judge. Mauricio Martinez standing in on behalf of Oscar and Flores. We filed a motion to suppress, Judge. We're just going to be urging that and requesting a hearing.
Okay, sir, will you be requesting that for in-person or virtual?
In person, Judge.
We'll go ahead and, did you file your order setting hearing on that?
Judge, I'll double check. Typically we do, but I don't have that answer off the top of my head.
Okay, if you filed your order setting hearing, just expect that it probably won't be set until September or October, because I would need to borrow a courtroom in order to be able to do it in person.
Okay, Judge.
Okay. So
okay.
just double check. So you'll want that in person. Okay, I'm gonna set a tickler for July the 9th just to make sure that you've submitted your order setting hearing. And that way I can make sure you get set.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, anything else?
I've also got number 44, Mr. Manuel Lopez. He's also on the screen.
Okay, Mr. Lopez, are you present? Manuel Lopez?
I see him on my screen.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, CR 21-03-124-I. I'm sorry, announce yourself again, Mr. Lopez.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, and what is your announcement on this, Mr. Martinez?
Judge, I spoke with ADA Mike Nguyen yesterday. My understanding now that he is PTD eligible. So we're going to go ahead and try to put that packet together with Mr. Lopez's help. If the court wants to reset us for about 30 days, maybe we can have an answer by then.
Okay, why don't I set you for placement August 17th at 1:30? That should be enough time
Yes, ma'am.
for submission and for you to be able to get a response.
Yes, ma'am, we can do that.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all I've got on your docket this morning, Judge. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Appreciate it. Everybody stay safe.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Attorney James Alanis.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have number 42 on the court's docket. Mr. David Lopez.
Okay, that is CR 20-04565-I, State of Texas versus David Lopez. Mr. Lopez, are you present?
I don't believe he is, Judge. I didn't see him on the screen. I was
Okay.
not able to get a hold of Mr. Lopez, Judge. I've been trying to contact him since last week. I have left multiple voicemails as well, Judge.
Okay, so then he is aware of today's hearing?
My understanding was that he was, Judge.
Okay, then we'll give him till the end of the docket to come on, and if not, we'll have to issue an ISI.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, any other case?
Yes, Your Honor. I also have 72 and 73 on the court's docket. Juliana Villa.
Okay, give me a moment.
Yes, ma'am.
CR 19-08842-I and CR 19-0084-I, State of Texas versus Juliana Villa. Is Ms. Villa present?
Same announcement, Your Honor.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and give her until the end of the docket to come on, and if not, then we'll have to issue an ISI.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
That's all I have for today, Judge. May I be excused?
you certainly may, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Attorney Eloy Garcia Jr.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mr. Garcia, Your Honor, for Ruben Solis, number 66 and 67 on your criminal docket. He is present on Zoom, Your Honor.
Okay. That is CR 21-00712-I and CR 21-00713-I, the State of Texas versus Ruben Solis. Mr. Solis, can you please announce yourself?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, we're requesting some more time. We submitted the PTD paperwork application to the DA's office, submitted it to the misd.ptd email yesterday, so we just need some time to get that processed, and I believe Mr. Solis is PTD eligible, so there shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, any announcement from the state?
Yes, Judge, defense is PD eligible, and if defense submitted yesterday, so we'll need time to review it, Judge.
Okay, so then why don't we do for August 17th at 1:30, and that'll be for placement.
Sounds good, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else, sir?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
Okay, then Mr. Solis, please cooperate with your attorney, and we'll see you back here on August the 17th at 1:30, sir.
Thank you,
Yes,
Your Honor.
ma'am.
May me be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Attorney Ray Marino.
Sorry, Judge. Good morning. I'm here on number 40 on the court's docket, State versus Adrian Guzman in CR-18-10095-F. Judge, this is a case where we were looking for a trial date, and we understand it might be some time till we get that. We're just checking in with the court.
Okay, and is Mr. Guzman present?
I'm present.
Okay, and Mr. Guzman, do you have a mobile alcohol device or an interlock device?
Yes.
Which one?
It's with the mobile.
Okay, and who do you have that with?
It's Sober Sense.
Okay, Ms. Soto, have you begun receiving reports on him?
No, Judge, I don't have any reports on him, Judge, but I will request them today.
Okay, Mr. Guzman, what is your phone number?
956-252-3199.
Okay. So you'll be requesting a trial setting on this then?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So then come back on September the 30th at 9:30, and by then I hope to be able to give you pre-trial and trial dates.
Yes, Your Honor. That's all I have, Judge. May I be excused, Judge?
You certainly may. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Likewise. Okay, Attorney Patrick Kennedy.
Morning, Judge. I'm present.
Good morning.
I have 3 defendants before you this morning. The first one I have is number 11 on your court's docket. It's Ignacio Aranda.
Okay, that is CR 1713275-I, State of Texas versus Ignacio Aranda. And is Mr. Aranda present?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry. Mr. Aranda, can you please state again where you are?
I'm here, ma'am.
Okay, see you. Okay. And what is your announcement, counselor?
Judge, this case has just been transferred from County Court 5. I am requesting the officer's disciplinary records from the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement, so I need a continuance, Your Honor.
Okay, any additional announcement from the state?
No, not for Judge. That one.
Okay, so then I'll set you for a second status on August the 17th at 9:30, and you can let me know where we're at on that at that time.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, so Mr. Aranda, we'll see you on August the 17th at 9:30, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
Likewise.
Yes.
I also have number 14 on your docket.
Okay, CR 20-11194-I and CR 20-09364-I, the State of Texas versus Cristina Cantu. Is Ms. Cantu present?
I saw her on Zoom, Your Honor. I'm not sure. She's
Yes.
muted right now.
Okay. Okay, Christina. Yes, she's been on since the beginning. Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
We received the video that we were needed on the second case on Friday. We haven't had the time to review it. I'm asking for a continuance.
Okay, and any additional announcement from the state?
Yes, Judge. We aren't opposed to giving the defense counsel time to review the discovery. If he wants a recommendation from us, feel free to email us.
Okay, if after reviewing the discovery, Mr. Kennedy, you would like a recommendation from the state, just email the state for that recommendation, okay?
Oh, well, Mr. Nguyen, you can go ahead and send one over, and I can review it with my client while we review the discovery.
That's fine. Okay.
Okay, so then we'll go ahead and set you on the same day on August 17th at 9:30, since you'll already be here.
Thank you. And the last case I have is number 11.
Okay, Ms. Cantu, we'll see you on August the 17th at 9:30. Just stay in close contact with your attorney so you can have an opportunity to review the evidence, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And I'm sorry, what number did you say?
Number 11, Your Honor.
We already did number 11. That was Ignacio Aranda.
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. It's number 2 and 32.
Okay, so number 2 is Alexis Garcia, and that is CR 20-01755-I. And then I have CR 1908321-I. Is Alexis Garcia on?
No, I don't think so, Judge. Judge, this is an older file, and I believe we couldn't find the file. I think this may have been one that got damaged in the rain about 2 years ago, or part of our office flooded. And so I don't have his contact information, so I don't think he's on Zoom today.
So is he aware of the hearing for today?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I was
And
gonna ask for a short continuance to try and, I think I could have an address and maybe just drive by his house.
Okay, then I'll just give you plenty of time to either locate him physically or send him a letter or something, because he also has an arraignment. I need to arraign him on his DWI charge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and let you come back on both on August the 17th at 9:30.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, anything else?
That's all I have. May I be excused today?
You certainly may.
Thank you. Have a good day to your staff.
Thank you, likewise. Okay, Attorney Sid Grihe? You're on mute, Sid.
Yes, Your Honor. We were set for a bench trial today.
Okay,
I have number 6 on the docket. It's Mr. Flores, CR 20-015751.
okay, and is the state ready to proceed on that?
Judge, we could call the victim names if she's there, present.
Okay. Well, then give me one moment. Hold on. Let me recall you just very shortly, Mr. Grihe.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. John Rigney?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir.
I got number 68 on the court's docket.
Okay, one moment. Okay, CR 17-10813-I, State of Texas versus Olmedo Cesar Tapia Jr. Is Mr. Tapia present?
He says he is, Your Honor.
Good morning, Judge. Omero Tapia present.
Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
Judge, on this case, we've just been waiting for a jury trial. So that's the
Okay.
same announcement, Your Honor.
Okay. Then by September 30th, I should be ready to start giving out trial and jury, pre-trial and trial dates. So just come back on September 30th at 9:30.
September 30th. That's all before the court, Judge. May we be excused?
You certainly may. Thank
Have a
you.
good day.
Likewise. Thank you, sir. Okay, Attorney Dan Mora?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Mora.
Judge, we had Edgar Alonso Estrada.
Okay, and what number is that on the court's docket?
Judge, I don't have the number. I've got the cause number CR 20-00566G.
Number 27, Judge.
Okay, I have it as 28. So, is Mr. Estrada present?
Judge, he normally shows up. I think the last time he had showed up, I tried contacting him. I don't have any information. We were set for today to set it. I guess we're setting it for trial on this matter.
Okay, and go ahead and return on September the 30th at 9:30. And at that time, I should be able to give you pre-trial and trial dates. Please let Mr. Estrada know that he does have to be present. I know he was present the last time.
Judge, if I may, Connie's at the probation department. He does have his mobile device with safety check, Judge, and he has had violations.
Okay, then I need to set him sooner. So can you please get a hold of him, Mr. Mora, so that we can come back on July the 1st at 9:30?
Very well, Judge.
Okay, and that's to admonish him.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir. We'll see you then.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, number 27, we had reset that, but we do need to do an order of transfer as that was a former client of mine. Okay? Let me go through before we address Mr. Grihe and Ms. Garza. Who's on Arnulfo's iPhone? Are they related to the bench trials?
Not on Ms. Garza's case, Your Honor.
Mr. Grihe, is that on your case?
I don't believe it is, Your Honor.
Okay, who is on Arnulfo's iPhone? Please unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am, present.
Okay, sir, what is your name?
Mario Arnulfo Fernandez.
Okay, sir, your attorney is Sergio Sanchez?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, I'm gonna give I'm not sure if Mr. Sanchez has contacted our office. Does anybody know? Okay, he has not. So I'm gonna have someone in my office contact him to let him know that you are present and waiting for him. So just stay on standby. You can keep your camera off until I call you.
Okay, Judge.
Okay, thank you, sir, for your patience. Okay, before we address the bench trials, let me go through the docket very quickly. Okay, on number 5, Juliana Villa, CR 21-04815-I. Do we have an attorney on that case? Does one need to be assigned?
Give me 1 second, Judge. Let me log into this case real quick.
Your Honor, I believe she had companion cases with the Public Defender's Office.
Yes. That is the defendant of 72 and 73, Judge, that Mr. Alanis didn't have any contact with.
Oh, okay. I was like, that name sounded familiar.
Your Honor, if you'd like, we can go ahead and appoint the Public Defender's Office.
Yes, that's exactly what I was about to say.
Judge, we do have defendant Andrew Ramirez present, and I believe that he is numbers 55 through 57.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Ramirez, do you want to get a hold of your attorney and see if he's going to be present today?
Yes, Your Honor. I can call him right now. I actually
Okay.
saw him in here. But
I did see him jump in and jump out.
yeah, I can give him a call right now. I have his number.
It's okay, and I do see that Mr. Villalobos is on 2 of your cases and Mr. Daniel Gonzalez is on 1, but he filed a motion for substitution. So now he'll be on all 3 of your cases.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so if you can let him know that we're waiting for him to come back on.
Yeah, I'll give him a call right now.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think other than the nice size, that's all we're pending is Mr. Sanchez and Mr. Villalobos. Okay, so let me go ahead and let me call CR 20-01575-I, the state of Texas versus Benjamin Flores. Announcements?
Yes, Judge, if we could have the victim's name call out.
Okay, and what is the victim's name?
The victim's name is Alida Ortega.
Alaida Ortega?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Damian, can you please call out the name 3 times?
Alaida Ortega. Alaida Ortega. Alaida Ortega.
Okay, there's no response and no one is on Zoom with that name.
Yes, Judge. The state would request a continuance so that we could reach out to victim to appear.
Mr. Grihe, your response?
I don't believe she's wants to go forward. She signed an affidavit of non-prosecution. She said she wants this to be over and done with. She hasn't shown up at any of the previous, the reason why we set it for bench trials because she didn't show up to put testimony on the record.
Okay. The court is going to deny the state's motion for continuance.
Okay,
How
Judge.
are we going to proceed then?
Judge, well, then we'll request the state request, dismiss, unavailability of the witness.
Okay, based on the grounds that they're unable to locate the witness, the state has moved for dismissal. The court will grant that dismissal against Benjamin Flores. I'm going to set a tickler for July the 9th to make sure that that dismissal is sent to me, forwarded to me for my signature. Okay, anything else?
Nothing from defense, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Flores, you are excused. Best of luck to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, and we're ready to proceed on CR 20-06130-I, the state of Texas versus Roel Gonzalez. And what are the announcements?
Your Honor, the state is ready to proceed with the bench trial.
Judge, we were ready to proceed, but I only have like maybe 40 minutes and I've got a CLE that I need to do.
Okay, and the state wanted clarification, Ms. Garza, that you are fine with a bench trial?
Yes, Judge.
Okay,
so Your Honor, I apologize, just for clarification for the record that the defendant is waiving the confrontation clause and is fine with the not in-person hearing.
We lost Ms. Garza.
Oh, I was gonna say, where did she go?
And also, Judge, we have 3 witnesses. I'm not sure if we could proceed.
Two of them are in the waiting room. There's no other. There we go. All 3 now are in there.
Okay, I believe an officer is calling me. One moment.
Okay.
Sorry, Judge, I got kicked out.
Okay, so then how much time are we anticipating this will take?
Your Honor, we do have 3 witnesses, including the victim and 2 officers. I'm not sure if 40 minutes is sufficient time.
Okay.
I have 1 witness, Judge.
Okay, do you want to see how far we get? Within the 40 minutes and then we can continue it, or?
We can also start right after lunch, Judge. Like, I think my seminar ends at 1:30 and we can start then.
I do have well, let's see how far we get and let's see how long, because I do have a docket that I'm hearing for another court at 2.
Okay,
So,
because I need to check in at 15 till 12 on this one.
So
we've got like 20 minutes maybe.
And tomorrow, Judge, I'm not sure. Oh, you probably have civil docket, right? As I was saying that, I thought of that.
Yes, I do have a civil docket tomorrow. I mean, we can see how far we get. I don't think we'll get far in 15, 20 minutes, but.
Could we do a short reset maybe, Judge, to Thursday, possibly?
Well, it's about the witnesses. I don't know about you. Are your witnesses available?
May I speak with them in a breakout room, Judge, or can I address them in the court?
Let me go ahead and place you in the breakout room. In the meantime, let me see. What do I have on Thursday afternoon? Like, do you think we'll be finished on Thursday?
Judge, we'll be finished pretty quickly. If you'd like, we could say at 3 Thursday afternoon.
What time?
At 3. Let's go ahead and look at that. And
I think I'll be available like at 3:15 on that day, Judge. I do have one phone conference that I have to do that was set up since like a month ago for that day. And it's at 3. It usually takes about maybe 10 minutes to do.
Judge, I apologize. I'll be out Thursday afternoon.
Okay, well, look,
I'm available all day Friday.
Friday, I'm not available on Friday. And Ms. Solis is moving forward with this. Is that correct?
Yes, correct, Judge.
Okay. And today, I mean, we can come back this afternoon. I don't think I'll be that long. How long is Judge Maldonado's docket, Ms. Rivera?
Judge, it is a lengthy docket.
Oh, it is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I don't know. It's gonna be on y'all. Why don't y'all discuss some?
I have next Wednesday available all afternoon, Judge.
Do I have something on the 30th in the afternoon?
No, ma'am.
Okay. It's not my criminal day, but I can certainly throw caution to the wind and make it a criminal afternoon. Okay. So why don't y'all discuss if everyone can come back at 2 o'clock on June the 30th?
Judge, I'm available. You're available?
Okay.
My client's available, Judge.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and open the breakout room. If you see an invitation to join the breakout room, please do so. The state is going to visit with the 3 witnesses just to make sure that they are going to be available for June the 30th at 2 p.m. Okay? In the meantime, Mr. Sanchez, let's take up your client. Mr. Fernandez, go ahead and turn your video back on, sir. Okay, sir, I'm gonna call CR 18-11814-I, CR 19-15012-I, and also CR 200939-I, the state of Texas versus Mario Arturo Fernandez. Okay, Mr. Sanchez, what is your announcement, sir?
Judge, I received a recommendation from the last hearing till now regarding, I'd say, a package deal for this. I'm asking for time to review that with my client. I don't believe he's on bond, and I don't believe there's any violations to speak of. So we're asking for time to get hopefully all 3 of these cases off your docket, short of trial.
Okay, Mr. Fernandez, do you have a mobile alcohol monitoring device or an interlock device?
It's a mobile with safety check.
Okay, Ms. Soto, have you begun receiving reports on him?
Judge, he just had a mobile device with safety check report dated May 18th of 2021 to June 21st of 2021. He had 5 late tests, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Fernandez, this is your first and final warning. You are not to have any tests, any missed tests, any skip tests, any kind of violations, or else I will consider revoking your bond and I will not accept any plea agreement from the state or from your attorney. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am, but I do have an excuse for that. I did text AJ, which is one of the main guys, and I told him that I was gonna be able to make a payment last month, and I got disconnected.
But these are late. These are later missed, Ms. Soto.
They're missed tests, Judge.
Okay. So then, do you show if those were missed because of him being disconnected?
I'm not showing that, Judge. No, he had a missed test on June the 18th, and the 9 a.m. test was missed. And then on June the 8th and the 9th, he missed tests there. And then he also missed on June the 6th at 9 a.m.
So then he tested during those days, but he missed those windows.
That is correct, Judge.
Okay, so then that's not gonna count, Mr. Fernandez, because on the dates that you missed, you still managed to test on those days. So you see how come that doesn't make sense? So I'm just gonna give you your one warning, and your attorney, Mr. Sanchez, knows this court very well and knows that we take it very seriously. So I'm asking Mr. Sanchez to please have a talk with your client, Mr. Sanchez, and admonish him, please.
Yes, Your Honor. He understands that when you say first and only that the bond can be revoked immediately and he could just be waiting for his trial in custody.
Okay, sir. And so how much time will you need so I can set you to the plea, put you on the plea docket?
Judge, could I have a July setting? Mid-July? I don't know if that's 3 weeks, Judge.
Okay, July
2
22nd,
weeks. Thank you, Your Honor.
is that enough?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, July 22nd at 1:30 for all three of his cases.
Thank you very.
Okay, Mr. Fernandez, thank you for your patience, and we'll see you back here on July 22nd at 1:30, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. I'm gonna recall CR 2006130-I, State of Texas versus Roel Gonzalez. And Ms. Guareño,
Yes, Your Honor. All three witnesses will be available on June the 30th at 2 p.m.
okay, then we will recess until June 30th at 2 p.m., which time we'll move forward with the bench trial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay,
That's all I have. May I be excused?
you certainly may.
You have a good day, Judge.
Likewise. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let's go over the docket. Mr. Damian, I have number 5, number 13, number 42, number 49, number 72, 73, same defendant as the other one. Okay. Okay, those are all I have. Will you please call out those defendants' names 3 times?
Yes, ma'am. Juliana Renee Villa. Juliana Renee Villa. Juliana Villa. Abel J. Barroso. Abel Barroso. Abel Barroso. David Lee Lopez. David Lopez. David Lopez. Gabriel Morales. Gabriel Morales. Gabriel Morales.
Are those all the defendants?
That's all the defendants, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what says the state of those no-show defendants?
State request that judgment not shall be granted. The case is issued. All one forfeit for all no show defense.
Okay, that'll be so granted. And then we just have Mr. Ramirez. Andrew Ramirez, were you able to contact your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor, I did contact him, well, his assistant, and she said that he'll be here, and I can give him another call if you want.
Well, you are my last case.
Yeah, I'll give him a call right now.
Okay. We will be on a short 5-minute break. Okay. Mr. Villalobos, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Your Honor.
Okay, good morning, sir. I haven't had an opportunity to congratulate you.
Thank you so much, Judge. I appreciate it. And I apologize that I jump in and out, but I have
I-
meetings all over the place.
I can only imagine. I'm sure it's very hectic right now. Let me go ahead and call your case CR 20-01592-I, CR 20-01593-I, and CR 20-03919-I, the state of Texas versus Andrew Martin Ramirez. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, on that one, Judge, if I can have a reset, I'm barely getting back in action. I need to talk with the district attorney's office, see what do we need to do.
Okay, and also on CR 20-01593-I, I did see that you filed your motion for substitution of counsel, so that'll be granted.
Thank you.
Okay. We can come back on August the 17th at 9:30 and see what you want to do on those three cases.
Certainly, Your Honor, that'll work.
Okay, Mr. Ramirez, we'll see you back here on August the 17th at 9:30 and just stay in close contact with your attorney, sir.
Yes,
Thank you,
Your
Your
Honor.
Honor.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
I'll be excused, Your Honor.
Certainly may. Mr. Ramirez, you also may be excused.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great one.
Thank you. Okay, that concludes this morning's docket. Anything before we stop the live stream?